So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carrie Cochran, and she is the producer of this absolutely amazing documentary from Newsy. And fortunately for me, they used some of our 502 live streamers video in the documentary, which is premiering tonight. So, Carrie, tell us about this process.
Hi. So, very excited to be here. So, some of my colleagues and I worked for a little over a year. Maybe it was more like a year and a half. I started coming down to Louisville in July of 2020. So, what we sort of wanted to look at LMPD in Louisville. They were Louisville was considered a model city in 2016. They called themselves that for police reform. After they got recognition from the White House, they were like one of 15 cities selected. And what happened after that is what we sort of looked into between and then March of 2020, May of 2020, and some of the promises of police reform, and a lot of cities we see that in 2020 made a lot of promises to change how they policed, and there are a lot of challenges that cities and city leaders face to do some of that work. And what we see in this and what you guys have witnessed too are some of the consequences of some of the failed efforts, and it affects certain communities very, very hard. But also it affects some of the officers. It affects the goal was to reduce crime and build trust. And so I think Louisville is not alone, unfortunately, in that trust with police is probably at an all-time low, and homicides are just raging still, and so anyways, but we have a lot of brave people who spoke to us very candidly in the film. We have former and current officers. We have Shamika protest leaders. We have
And mayor candidate.
Yes, and we have friends of Yaya who are in it. So, and yeah, just really grateful to all the people who shared themselves with us, so that people can better understand this pretty nuanced subject matter.
Yeah. And this is airing on Newsy tonight at 9 o'clock, coming up here in just a few minutes. So I'll put the link on here afterwards so you guys can find it. And some of the 502 live streamers footage is in this documentary, which is pretty cool. Thanks, Carrie.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. And just take a look around, you guys, because it's a cool little spot called Ohana's down 3rd Street. And invitation only. A few folks are here tonight, which is really cool, including Shamika and Dana and Amber. They're all here. Hey, guys. So this is going to be cool, and really look forward to seeing this documentary. It's Carrie's big baby, and she's very happy.
And my colleagues.
And your colleagues. Thank you so much, Carrie. We appreciate you. All right, I'm going to go find some food, and then I'm going to stick around and watch this documentary that's going to be airing on Newsy tonight. I'll post the link in just a second. Glad you guys joined us on the 2nd anniversary of Breonna Taylor's death. How appropriate that this should be premiering.